Australian man from New South Wales among 4 suspects arrested. Christchurch, New Zealand, March 15. Police cordon off Strickland Street where a car bomb has been found on March 15, 2019 in Christchurch, New Zealand. 4 people are in custody following shootings at 2 mosques in the city. Police have not confirmed how many people were killed in the attack. The deaths occurred at Noor Mosque and the Linwood Masjid in Christchurch. Photo by Kai Schwoerer, Getty Images. Police blocked the road near the shooting at a mosque in Linwood, Christchurch, New Zealand, Friday, March 15, 2019. Multiple people were killed during shootings at 2 mosques full of people attending Friday prayers. AP photo, Mark Baker. Police escort men from the mosque in central Christchurch where dozens of people were feared dead after a shooting. AP photo, a police officer escorts a man away from the mosque. AP photo, a man wounded in the mosque attack in Christchurch is loaded in an ambulance. Police keep the scene clear after a mass shooting in Christchurch, New Zealand. AP photo, people call loved ones and relatives outside the mosque. AP photo, armed police at the scene. The gunman is still at large. Reuters, ambulance staff take a man from outside a mosque in central Christchurch, New Zealand, Friday, March 15, 2019. A witness says many people have been killed in a mass shooting at a mosque in the New Zealand city of Christchurch. AP photo, Mark Baker. A car with shattered windows is parked close to the mosque after a gunman filming himself firing at worshippers inside in Christchurch on March 15, 2019. A gunman opened fire inside the mosque at Noor Mosque during afternoon prayers, causing multiple fatalities. AFP, Flynn Foley Deans Avenue, near the Hagley Oval in Christchurch is cordoned off. Auckland, New Zealand, March 15. Armed police maintain a presence outside the Masjid Aisha Mosque in Manurewa on March 15, 2019 in Auckland, New Zealand. 4 people are in custody following shootings at 2 mosques in Christchurch this afternoon, and the number of fatalities has yet to be confirmed. New Zealanders have been urged to not attend evening prayers today following the attacks. Photo by Phil Walter, Getty Images, Auckland, New Zealand, March 15. Police maintain a presence outside the Porchester Mosque in Manurewa on March 15, 2019 in Auckland, New Zealand. 4 people are in custody following shootings at 2 mosques in Christchurch this afternoon, and the number of fatalities has yet to be confirmed. New Zealanders have been urged to not attend evening prayers today following the attacks. Photo by Phil Walter, Getty Images, Christchurch, New Zealand, March 15. Hamza Noor Yahya, a survivor of the shootings at Noor Mosque, stands in front of Christchurch Hospital at the end of a lockdown and waits to be picked up by his wife on March 15, 2019 in Christchurch, New Zealand. 4 people are in custody following shootings at 2 mosques in the city. Police have not confirmed how many people were killed in the attack. The deaths occurred at Noor Mosque and the Linwood Masjid in Christchurch. Photo by Kai Schwoerer, Getty Images, Auckland, New Zealand, March 15. The Beit al-Maqdis Mosque is pictured empty in Homai on March 15, 2019 in Auckland, New Zealand. 4 people are in custody following shootings at 2 mosques in Christchurch this afternoon, and the number of fatalities has yet to be confirmed. New Zealanders have been urged to not attend evening prayers today following the attacks. Photo by Phil Walter, Getty Images, Hamilton, New Zealand, March 15. The Chiefs and Hurricanes gather together to remember the victims of the Christchurch shooting ahead of the Round 5 Super Rugby match between the Chiefs and the Hurricanes at FMG Stadium Waikato on March 15, 2019 in Hamilton, New Zealand. Photo by Hannah Peters, Getty Images. 40 people were killed and 20 more injured after at least one gunman launched a terrorist attack on 2 mosques in the New Zealand city of Christchurch. The country's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern described the shootings as one of New Zealand's darkest days. Police said multiple fatalities had occurred at 2 mosques, but it was unclear how many attackers were involved. 3 men and a woman are in custody, police said, adding that they had found and neutralized a number of IEDs, improvised explosive devices. One of the men in custody was confirmed to be an Australian living in New Zealand. Australian media identified him as Brenton Tarrant, a 28-year-old originally New South Wales. He reportedly posted images of weapons and ammunition on Twitter before the attack, along with a 38-page manifesto. Police said they are not aware of other suspects beyond the 4 arrested, but said they could not be certain. Read more. Dramatic armed police arrest after mosque attack. Witnesses spoke of seeing bloodied bodies, with children also believed to be among the dead, and police warned of extremely distressing footage of the incident circulating on the internet. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern describing the shootings as one of New Zealand's darkest days. Clearly what has happened here is an extraordinary and unprecedented act of violence, she said. The mosques were packed with worshippers gathering for Friday afternoon prayers, and members of the Bangladesh cricket team were arriving when the shooter opened fire. Earlier, local media reported at least 9 people were dead and the South Island city was placed in lockdown as police hunted for an active shooter. This is an evolving incident and we are working to confirm the facts, however we can confirm there have been a number of fatalities, Commissioner Mike Bush said. Police Commissioner Mike Bush speaks during a press conference at Royal Society Te Parangi in Wellington, New Zealand. Haig and Hopkins, Getty Images. Mr. Bush said 4 people were in custody, but there may be other offenders and armed officers were attending a number of scenes. Police are responding with its full capability to manage the situation, but the risk environment remains extremely high, he said. Ms. Ardern said she was unable to confirm the number of fatalities, saying events were still unfolding. It's clear that this is one of New Zealand's darkest days, she said. Clearly, what has happened here is an extraordinary and unprecedented act of violence. The Masjid al-Noor in central Christchurch was filled with worshippers when the attack happened, as was a second mosque in Linwood. A Palestinian man in the mosque who did not want to give his name, said he saw a man shot in the head. I heard 3 quick shots, then after about 10 seconds it started again. It must have been an automatic, no one could pull a trigger that quick, he said. Then people started running out. Some were covered in blood. Another witness told stuff.co.nz he was praying in the Deans Avenue Mosque when he heard shooting and saw his wife lying dead on the footpath outside when he fled. Another man said he saw children being shot. There were bodies all over me, he said. A witness told Radio New Zealand he heard shots fired and 4 people were lying on the ground, with blood everywhere. Unconfirmed reports said the shooter was wearing military-style clothing. Commissioner Bush said all schools in the city had been placed in lockdown in response to a serious ongoing firearms incident. Police urge anyone in central Christchurch to stay off the streets, he said in a statement. Central city buildings, including the civic offices and central library, were also locked down. The lockdown was later lifted. The city council offered a helpline for parents looking for children attending a mass climate change rally nearby. Please do not try and come and collect your children until police say it is safe for people to come into the central city, they said. There was no official information on casualties, but a Bangladesh cricket team spokesman said none of the players were hurt. They are safe, but they are mentally shocked. We have asked the team to stay confined in the hotel, he said. Read more. Cricket, Bangladesh cancels rest of New Zealand tour. He said the attack happened as some of Bangladesh players disembarked from a team bus and were about to enter the mosque. The players escaped to the nearby Hagley Oval Cricket Stadium. He said Bangladesh Cricket Board is in contact with New Zealand cricket authorities and would take further decisions after consultation. Mass shootings are rare in New Zealand, which tightened its gun laws to restrict access to semi-automatic rifles in 1992, 2 years after a mentally disturbed man shot dead 13 people in the South Island town of Aramoana. However, anyone over 16 can apply for a standard firearms license, after doing a safety course, which allows them to purchase and use a shotgun unsupervised. Updated March 15, 2019, 10:36 a.m.